Hello. Greetings. Ogendigetska. Konnichiwa. Parlez-vous français? We have a run to continue because last I was playing this, I was summoned to play with friendos. Where were we going? No gold, no potions, shitty relics. We're probably going this way. Skipping the elite would be my guess. Which means I'm gonna upgrade the expect to fight, maybe. And hope for the best. First, what does fighting an elite give? An elite gives you more gold, more chances for a rare card, so anything with a gold border, and it gives you a random relic when you defeat it. But the issue is they are much harder combats. Do a max elite run. It's doable, but it's hard. You gotta have the right deck for it, for sure. Gotta have the right deck, for sure. We currently do not have the right deck. To be very clear about that. This deck is gonna get us hurt a lot. How you doing, Latte? Bonk. Are we exhausting a card? We are, so we should take a block card. Doing good? Good. Eepy. No eeps. No eeps for the latte. By order of the Viking decree. You must not sleep. You must stay here with Viking until the time comes when he is done with his stream for the day. Okay. Sold. Hell yeah. Ooh, Pummel Strike. Pummel Strike. Get in here. So go put some ice down your pants. Get alert, because I'm here. We're chilling. Just whack them, honestly. Just whack them. Alright, so Havoc. Rage, good. Kabonk! Get direct. And we'll take ourselves a True Grit. Seems pretty good. Now, I actually kind of want to fight one elite here now. Because I feel a little strong. But that could be a bad decision. I'm not sure yet. We'll find out. Play Pummel first. Rage. Havoc. Havoc to strike. And then we should just block, I guess, right? Just block. Alright, he does not attack this turn, but unfortunately for us, we did not draw any attacks this turn either. So, unfortunate. Bonk. Block for 4 or block for 5. Block for 4 and deal 9 damage. I think this is the correct answer. Howl from Beyond is pretty good. Iron Wave says block on it. We also have a decision to make, Latte. Have a decision to make. Do I want to get weakness on him? So, I did the rough math. In order to dig out the shallows, it's roughly 5 million blocks, okay? Or dig out the shallows, it's roughly 5 million blocks, give or take. Yeah, I did the math. It's roughly a 400 by 400 and a 33 block tall area. So if you times 400 by 400 by 33, you get a lot of numbers. You get a big number. Now, I have 161 days left before I hit my year. I divided that, and it's saying that I would basically need to dig for 3 hours every day for 161 days in order to hit 5 million dug. Now, if we do that, we're basically not doing anything else in Minecraft, so I'm leaning against it. But please make a world eater. I will not. I will not. I'm just going to take the damage, just so I can get the vuln on him. I will not. I could. I will not. So, the question becomes, though, do we want to focus on the shallows, or do we want to focus on something else? There's no way you need that much stone. Hard to say. Hard to say, because we still have to finish the first mountain, and then we still have to do the outside of that mountain. So that's a hard thing to answer. Well, okay, so I think you're greatly underestimating how big the outer mountain is. I think you are greatly underestimating it. Outer mountain is bigger than the inner mountain, and the inner mountain used almost 1 million. So I can tell you that we're going to need more than 1 million. Do I take a mangle here? I like mangle. Let's take mangle. Alright, I probably should heal. We have not worked on the outer yet. No, all we've done for the outer is a rough line of where I think it will be. And that's it. Rough line of where I think it'll be. I'm not going to heal. I think it's a bad decision, but I don't care. If we die, we start over. It's fine. Wow, what a shitty turn one. Okay, mangle. Do we do that? No. We have not worked on it at all. We still haven't even finished the inner yet. Dex potion. Let's use an energy. That way we can block twice and hit him for big damage. Let's Havoc. Perfect. Hit the aggression. Let's get rid of a strike. We'll rage and we'll strike. Okay, so now we need to pummel, expect to fight, bash, strike, true grit. Yeah! Hit the back end, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Alright, excellent news. Okay. You could cut that time down to 80 days if you mine for 6 hours a day. We all know that's not happening. I barely want to mine for an hour a day. Now, these calculations, I will tell you, they could be flawed because they are on the assumption that we are only mining 10,000 blocks an hour. And I don't know the math on that, to be honest with you. I don't know. If it's more than 10,000 blocks, then it will be less time. But there's no way of telling that information without me, like, you know, really trying to figure it out. Dude, where's all my fucking attack cards? Okay. We could figure out that information. It is possible. If we mined for a straight hour, we could determine how many blocks we're able to do. We could do that. And I probably should do that as well. Because if the number somehow is more, then we're in good shape. Now, if the number is less, however, we're in really bad shape. So, I haven't decided what I'd like to do on that yet. Bludgeon, kablam. Goodbye, fish. You direct. Thrash. I love Thrash. Thrash is so good. Impervious is so good. It says block on it. Conflagration, actually pretty good too. You know, I'm going to actually take a Conflagration. I don't often take that card. I think it's worth taking at the moment. Alright, I will just take the upgrades. It's the lame option, but I think it is the correct option here. Lame, but correct, probably. Just upgrade those 4 cards, and we're on our way. So, for example, we could fight 3 elites here, if we so chose. I am considering at least fighting this one for sure. I don't know if we'll fight that, but we may fight this one, and we may not fight this one. So I think that's our path. Let's go. Trash hand. Trash hand. That's 20 damage. I'm willing to use a potion for 20 damage. Fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. Pop. Pop. I don't know. It's really hard to say because it could be a detriment. It really, really, really could. How much damage? 31 damage. What the fuck? Hello? Okay. Eat my ass. Fuck off. Just make them do no damage. Good. Alright, get out of this fight. Excellent news. A second rage is pretty good. I'm willing to take a second rage, I think. I'm willing to take 100 gold because I don't want to fight this bro. I don't want to carry the quest card is really my concern here. Okay. Okay. Full-ish blocking. What did you take? You took my evil eye. What a dick. Can we not? That's my evil eye. I need that. Don't be such a dick. Of course, my expect to fight and both of my rage are in my discard pile. We could just do this, and then I take 8 damage. Only do 10 damage, though. Which is more damage, I guess. Take 8. Whack. 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 Flagration. Okay. 42 damage. Kablam! Ooh, a spite. I like spite. I'm going to take my evil eye back too. My evil eye! You can't have it. But yeah, it comes down to, do we want to focus on the shallows, or do I make the digging in the shallows a reward, a redemption, and we do it that way? Those are kind of our options here. If not shallows, then what? If not shallows, we probably work on the mountain, the houses, the trees, and just a little bit of everything. Last stream, Secret did redeem the Turtle Cove for 25,000, so we'll probably go ahead and we'll start off with that, and then go from there. Which is one that I've been wanting you guys to fucking do forever, and you never have, so... So I'm very excited about that one, to be honest. But, you know, I am willing to use both potions here, actually. Not my fault. Fair. Was really hoping that I would get the card that I wanted. How much damage is that? 24? What in the hell? Can we just calm the fuck down here? Okay, we're blocking. Kind of. I mean, we are blocking, so that is a start, right? First, let's Havoc, pummel, sure. Then we shrug, expect a fight. Molten Fist, bludgeon him. There's a lot of days in my draw pile. Hit him, hit him. I care, but also, like, how much do I care, you know? I should have cared more, is the answer that I have learned here. Should have cared more. Okay, we're taking a buttload of damage here. That's really unfortunate. Oh, we just draw 5 dazes. Sick. Please give me an attack card that kills him. Okay. Whew! One more pummel strike, and then we're good. Alright, so we're going to upgrade our pummel strike so that we can draw more cards, ideally. Get Vajra for +1 strength arenos, and I'm not fighting any of these. Random power or 0 cost card. Trying to think of what 0 cost cards there are. Shitty. Rage, pummel strike, expect a fight, bludgeon. God, that did a lot of damage. And get rid of the defense so we don't draw it again. Pummel strike. Incoming damage is 18. Full blocking. Excellent news. Alright, deal half his health. So, that's where I'm at, though. I'm trying to decide which of those is the better option for me. I do really want to finish the shallows, obviously. But in our year, I will not be able to finish our shallows, is kind of where I'm getting at here. So, I don't know. I don't know what we should do. Hi, Wongo. I guess we'll pay 100 for strike dummy, which is fine. And we are going to heal here because this is danger. This fight is scary. Is very, very scary and hairy and Larry and not good. Just do big dick damage. Just do big dick damage. Every major task is getting pushed to a reward. What is left is just decoration. What do you mean by that? Explain, por favor. $31 damage. Why? Why are you doing so much damage? Molten Fist, Sprite, Strike, Strike. Do that. Burning Pact, the Stone Armor. Expect a fight. Do Giga damage. 3 turns should be enough. Creating new stuff. New stuff is rewards. Outside of rewards, we are like working on detail. Kind of. Like, there is still major projects in the rewards, for sure. And obviously, we're always working on the place as a whole, right? But, yeah, kind of. Do I wish to go that direction? I want the rewards to be more so for more so for like decoration and like the little things, I think. If that makes sense. 3 wishes to your deck. Put a card from your draw pile into your hand. I don't want fucking any of these. Vaku could fuck me because it just plays left to right. So it's like decent, but like also not. I guess we'll take the Jeweled Mask and just be very sad about it. Very sad about it. Maybe that way. So, like, I'm probably going to rework the rewards, to be completely honest. At least a little bit. So, like, I want you to be able to, like, interact with things is how I want the rewards to go. So, unlocking big projects will still be in there. But then, like, I really like and need little things like the stick. Name a stick, super easy, good to go. The fish, super easy, good to go. Like, things like that, make a baby, stuff like that that's like very, very easy for me to do, I think is kind of important, especially as people start to get very high on their numbers here. You feel me? Okay, so we rage. Pummel. Okay, didn't work out quite in the way I had hoped. But we are full blocking, so that's fine. Bully, Havoc, Pummel. All right, good. Strike, Molten Strike. Bloodletting Plus is here. That could help a little bit. Do I want the gold or do I want a relic? So, yeah, like I want you to be able to get things like and feel like you're a part of the world, I guess is my answer. So what that means is I really want little things that I can do. Like I'm going to keep the cabin in the woods. I'm going to keep the fish. I'm going to keep the stick. I'm going to keep the babies, the tools, like all like little interactables like that, I think is a really, really good thing. But what I don't know is like I'm going to keep the pick-a projects too, I think, you know? I just don't know like about the big rewards because we'll get to them. It's just like we will be doing these things kind of. Actually, to be fair, the Hall of Heroes, like if you had not redeemed that, I would not have done that. So, I don't know. It's like a tough balance to make, I think, though. What's happening? Hello? Oh. Oh yeah. Do we want the relic or do we want the gold? It's only 59 gold, but that could give us a good relic. Yeah, because we want to remove defense. We want to remove defense. I think is... Ooh, we do lose a bit of max HP right there. But overall, not a terrible fight. And we'll take a grapple plus, because I never really mess around with that card. It seems okay. Drum is interesting, because if we could choose what we wanted, that would be interesting, but we can't. So we're just going to remove a defend. And get a power potion, I think. Do you have big major projects to work on that are not a reward? Currently, no. I want to say because all of the like big projects you either have to unlock for me to start working on them at all, or we have to finish the strafe. Like, if we don't finish our starter base, I'm not going to start another mega project kind of thing until we finish our starter base. And granted, we've been working on our starter base for almost 3,000 Minecraft days now, but... it is our starter base, you know? Do I want to fight an elite here? Technically, yeah. Do we want to fight... How many elites would we have to fight? We'd have to fight 3. Or we get an upgrade. If we get an upgrade, what is our upgrade? It would be Rage or Stoke, which are pretty good upgrades. I think we can fight a boss then, or an elite. Aggression, Havoc. I'm willing to use a power potion here because this fight is very, very scary. We'll take Cruelty just in case we're able to. Okay, we do that. Alright, so we are full blocking. We did use a potion, but that's why we bought it. That's why we bought it. I am going to get rid of Stoke this turn. We're going to expect a fight, Bludgeon, Strike, Spite, Conflagration. He's going to do 45 damage here. Good. Not yet. Next turn. Next turn. Okay, we're blocking his burns. We probably should just do the big damage, I think, because he's going to hurt us for a lot. But we still have so much to go on our starter base is the main issue, you know? Like, we still have so much on our starter base left to go. Despite my best efforts thus far, we still have
moment,
so
get your life
much.
together. Ads are here. Oh!
And we just kill. Good. Not a terrible fight. Not a terrible fight. And, oh, we can still go to the fire. Huge. I'm going to rest then because we're going to be taking on 2 more elites. And if I don't, could be problematic for us. Here, we can go ahead and upgrade, though, and upgrade our rage. I was afraid of this. I was afraid of this! Sender's Bane. Strike. Do that. Block and whack him. Oh, this fight's gonna hurt. This fight's gonna hurt so bad, dude. I hate this fight. Luckily for us, we were able to just kill this Chungus right away, so we're not in as terrible shape as we could have been. So that's good news. So far, so good. It's full blocking? Holy shit. We're full blocking? It's amazing. That's amazing. Honestly, just fucking
Surprise, motherfucker.
Exhaust this hand. Use that. Fine. Okay, exact kill. Almost full block. I'll take that. 2 damage. It's pretty good for this fight. And bludgeon! Okay, that was a really, really good fight, Loki. Hemokinesis seems great. We'll take the second spite, though. And I'm going to upgrade this to 0. So that if we get a poor hand, we can simply not have a poor hand. And then we can just remove our defense. It's very rare for me that I remove all my defense, but it's funny. Okay, this is absolutely where our colorless potion comes in to play. I will do a Jack. In Jack we trust. We should not have trusted in Jack. Do we just get rid of all of these cards? No. Havoc the Bully, that's fine. Play this. Loki, get rid of all these. Okay. Didn't get to bludgeon him, but it's not the end of the world. Do this on the Ascender's Bane, and we didn't get Vuln down. Wait, what is this? Whenever you game block this turn. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. We are full blocking, though. Doing 46 damage. We're in fucking trouble. Alright, alright. Good, good, good. Okay, what do? We expect a fight. We probably need to weaken him here. Otherwise, we take 24 damage for free. Now we take 10 damage. So I think that's worth while. Okay, so now we bloodletting, burning pack the mangle, because we're never playing this shit. Then we do that. We true grit the shrug. Incoming is 28. Do we just do damage? I think so, yeah. Full block. Okay, let's go ahead and Havoc a strike. It's fine. We expect a fight, bash, pommel, spite, strike. Nice. Good fight. Good fight. Good fight. This might be useful. I'll take it, just on the chance that it might be useful. It would be more useful, though, if we upgraded it, because then we can stack it. Alright, what do we got? Get our powers in play turn 1. Okay, that's shitty, but it is what it is. Taking 20 damage, turn whatever that is. How many attacks are in my hand? 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks in my hand. We can Burning Pact the True Grit. Rage. Expect a fight. Pummel. Spite, strike. Shrug. Havoc the bash. That's actually the worst possible thing that it could have hit. Good. That's the worst possible thing it could have hit. Alright, we're in danger now. So now this card is fucking useless. That's good. Which means this card is fucking useless. So we get rid of that. Shitty. Alright. Worst thing that could have possibly hit. Loki. How much damage are we taking? 20 damage? My god. My god. Maybe we survive. Who knows? Maybe we survive. Low key, get rid of all of these cards. Havoc a strike. It's fine. Somehow we blocked for 78 this turn. Where was that block last turn? Good lord. Okay. Burning Pack the strike. Hit him. Pummel. Pummel. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't play Expect a Fight, so that is tragic news for us. Okay. Rage. Bloodletting. Pummel. Grapple. Spite. Bully. Strike. Havoc. Ooh, we got rid of one of our rages, which is not great. We are full blocking, though. Do rage. Do Burning Pact the grapple. Do expect a fight. Pummel. 31. So we are currently dead on board. Currently blocking on board now. $69. Nice. Havoc a strike. That's fine. Rage is here. Good. Full blocking, good. Okay, shrug first. Two attacks. Okay, let's just use that then. Make it so you don't do, well, no, just get rid of that, honestly. Draw more cards. Play the rage, bully him. Use the shrug, spite him. Draw more cards. Draw more cards. Havoc, the expect to fight, that's fine, I guess. The blam. Alright. Hopefully we kill here. We kill. Very nice. Good fight. And now the Ironclad is on Ascension 10. Welcome to the domain of the gods. Welcome. Victory for the Ironclad. Easy. Easy. All right. We're going to go over and play some crafts. All right, we're going to Minecraft. We're going to get our fat rat going. Hold on. Hit me, fat rat. All right. I know I'm a floating head. It's okay. Cut the stopwatch. Okay. You're going to I'm putting you in charge of the math. I'm putting you in charge of the math. We're going to go through all of the statistics real quick, at least for a couple of the items. So the statistics for stone, andesite, granite, diorite, and gravel. I'm not going to count the ores because there's not that many of them. So, like, you know, we'll just add in an extra 10 or whatever. So I'm not going to add those, but... All right, I'm going to need you to write some numbers for me down, Latte. All right, tell me when you're ready for the numbers. All right, 1,323,070 stone. $337,179 dirt. $337,179. $72,542 andesite. 67,549 granite. $58,526 diorite. And lastly, 34,208 gravel. Alright, I must repair my elytra first, and then we'll start the clock. So we're going to have to look at all 6 of those numbers again, and that will give us how many we're able to mine within an hour. I'm not counting the ores because they're kind of insignificant here, so we're just going to call those a wash, I guess. But I just need to see how much we're able to mine, because that's very, very, very important right now. Very important. Let's just do a bit of iron. How much we got? 49 durability. Beautiful. Should be able to get over here. Look at a split. Okay. And we do this and this. And give me your XP so that we don't fall out of the sky whilst we are flying, please. That's all that I ask. Not to fall out of the sky while flying. I don't think that's too much to ask for. I don't think that's too much to ask. All we want to do is not fall out of the sky, and then we're chilling. Alright, fully repaired our elytra. Let's go drop this shit off real quick. I guess over here. And if there's not rockets down here, we're going to have to go get rockets real quick. And then we'll start the timer. And there's rockets. Okay, cool. So we'll sleep. All right, Latte. On my mark, start the timer. We're going to go for 1 hour. I'm just going to look at the clock. All right, ready? And begin. We're going to hope that this number is way more than 10,000 for the record. If this number is less than 10,000, we're in a world of trouble. Because my calculations were based on 10,000. So if I don't even hit that, we're really, really in trouble. Like, truly in trouble. So we're going to hope for more than 10,000. Like, if it's 50,000, that would be even better, but there's 0% chance of it hitting 50,000, I think. Like, 0% chance. Genuinely, I think 10,000 is, like, on the upper side of the limit, too, but I actually don't know, so it's hard to tell. Like, how many Minecrafters have had this problem where they have, you know, a certain amount of time? How many have this problem? And we're not just going to be mining here either. We're going to be obviously getting all of the stone, because we do need all of the stone. we'll definitely see here. Have you ever read and/or watched Solo Leveling, Latte? I was thinking about that the other day. I read it once and I was so hyped on it until like the very last book, and I was like, oh, why did you do that, bro? Like, it made me so sad because the books were so good until that moment. It was like, oh, come on, man. Heard a lot of good stuff about the Korean content enjoyers. Yeah. Very good until the very last, like, 20 pages of the book. That's when I was like, okay, what the fuck is happening? Like, why are we doing it like this? Like, what do you mean? And I was just like, this is stupid at the very end. Like, you took something great and you just shit all over it, man. Why would you do that? I don't know, maybe I just didn't understand the vision that they were trying to make. But I feel like their word choice to get to that vision was not correct. Not correct. Also, do you have a bet here, Latte? Do you think we'll hit over or under 10,000? Over? Really? You believe? For the sake of this, anything over 10,000 reduces our time, so from 500 hours to, you know, whatever. Okay, first batch that we need to go and put away. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It feels like it's going like pretty fast, right? But we truly will not know until that hour is up, just like how much we've actually done. But if it's double, if it somehow hits 20,000, then we'd be in really, really good shape. Are we picking stuff up? Only the stone and the gravel. Only the stone and the gravel. Because we need both of those resources, but everything else I'm just letting despawn. So there will be like little intermittents where we have to go back and, you know, drop off our shit, but for the most part it should be all mining. Like all this diorite is getting left right here on the ground. Right here on the ground. Chicken, what are you doing down here? What are you doing down here, buddy? I wonder how many pickaxes we're gonna get through in an hour as well. We're almost done with our first pickaxe already, which is kind of crazy. Kinda crazy. Don't tell Secret that I haven't started on her her redeem yet. don't tell Secret we haven't started on her Turtle Cove yet either. We need to find this information out. It's important. It's very important. Very important. I'm gonna mine through the ad breaks as well. I'm gonna mine through the ad breaks. Okay, it says time to go back already. Just to get like a fair and accurate visual of what we got going on here, you know? Gotta watch this pick, because if we break them, it's gonna hurt our rates here a little bit. Get rid of the poopiness. Get rid of the poopiness. Good. Yeah, it looks like a lot smaller than it is until you like actually start doing this, by the way, and then you like look up and you're like, ah, that is a lot of blocks. That is a lot of blocks. Like, I didn't realize that this was 33 blocks tall, for the record. They had no idea. No idea. Okay, that side's done. We gotta come over here now. Obviously, I am going a little bit more try-hard than I normally would, but I think that's fine. Okay, time to shreep. Time to shreep. I might even try to avoid eating pretzels and stuff, but we'll see. I may still have a few pretzels. And or chips, because I have both beside me right this second. Have both. Why is there so much coal? We'll probably have to add, I don't know, 100, maybe 300, like, for ore or something. We'll just err on the low side and maybe do like 150 for all the ores that we're mining, because we didn't take a tally of those, so they are counted, but they're not counted, you know? inventory's full. Beautiful. Oh. Blasting. Slayer actually feels like it's going by very quickly. Very quickly here. Okay, we're in ads. We should have one more ad break.
Take a
before
moment,
this
get your
finishes.
life together. Ads are here. Oh!
Because that's how ads work. God, I love that sound though, the rhythmic of blocks getting just eaten. And then you get an ore vein and you're like, damn it! But you can see just how much stone this is, you know? Like, we are in the tiniest little crevasse right now, where the rest is a lot. The rest is a lot. VTube Studio. What is VTube Studio also? You're in VTube Studio a lot. I never know what it is, but I know you're in it.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Welcome back, motherfuckers. That's what runs the raccoon model. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you had to use like an external program for that. That makes sense. That makes sense. Ooh, inventory is full. Okay, get our traded pickaxe, put this one here. Eat this. Eat this. Okay, we need a couple of these and a bunch of these. Get rid of this. I think you missed our puzzling too, Latte. I think it would have annoyed the fuck out of you. I think it would have. You would have been like, "Oh my god!" We were both good and not good simultaneously. I'm super overstimulated. Hi, super overstimulated. I'm Viking. Nice to meet you. Oof, look at all that gravel. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Yeah, 4 streams at once is a little much for my brain. Can't do it. Definitely cannot do it. Can't do it either? Yeah, that's fair. But I must. Must you? That's a lot, man. You're gonna go crazy. You're gonna get the shakes. I mean, you don't need to count anything for me yet. Like, I'll give you the numbers when we're done, you know? Like, you still got, like, I think we still have, like, 40 minutes or something until we're done, which is crazy. Chatting with Frantic. Fair, fair. Worst comes to worst, Latte, I can simply scroll up in the chat and then do the math. It's not a big deal. Feel free to lurk, and I will simply talk as I do. In the same capacity as I do whether someone is here or someone's not. It's just how it goes. Also, I did my fucking taxes today, and God, I fucking hate taxes. I hate taxes. They're so fucking... Ugh. Fucking taxes. Bastard ass taxes. Do not like them. Not at all. And I know that, and I've known that for a long, long time. You should be doing your taxes? When are your taxes due? Are your taxes due the same day our taxes are due? Sometime this month. Ours are due on the 15th of April. Really? I find that very interesting that you guys do taxes at the same time as we do. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't owe anything, but it's a good habit. I did last year. Are you able to get monies back from your taxes or no? Here, if you like... Yeah? Okay. Because like here, if you overpay on your taxes, they give you monies back. But if you underpay on your taxes, they're like, aha, I've got you now. And then they just hose you. They absolutely just basically take off your pants and just are like, you're going to like this as much as we like this. And you don't have a choice. How much do I owe for taxes? I don't know, guess. What if I guess too little? Jail. Fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. Everything except for death and taxes. Love that meme, yeah. It is, like, very accurate, though. At least in, like, US taxes, it is very, very accurate. So I owe nothing. Nothing from capital gains either. Fair, fair. Worst we get is a heavy fine. Oh, wow. I think we would prefer that. I think we would prefer that. Rather than just, like, you know, getting carted off to the big house. Although our country has some, like, fucked up priorities when it comes to that. Like, drugs. Drugs is a real big one that we have, like, real fucked up priorities on. Oh, he's carrying an ounce of weed. Incarcerate him for life. Like, what do you mean? Who gives a fuck? Use the autofill options, but I think I need to declare capital gains. It's fair. Yeah, no, like we incarcerate, and for like not just a little amount of time either. It's like, you were caught with an ounce of weed? Go to jail for 7 years. Like, what do you mean? Hello? And then the fact that it's legal in certain states, but it's not legal federally. So that means at any point in time, the federal government could decide to do a raid on a legal dispensary within the state and would be able to arrest anyone in there because it is illegal federally. So it's like stupid. Stupid shit. Like very, very stupid. But then when it comes for tax season, they're like, oh, we do recognize you. We want your drug money. Every other part of the time, they're like, nah, we don't recognize you as a real thing. Get fucked, idiot. I saw a YouTube video about insert trading in the U.S. and the top comment was... someone has to serve 15 more years because they had a funny cigarette. Yeah, I'd believe that. I'd fully believe that. It also depends on, like, if the judge is in a bad mood that day, if the jury's in a bad mood that day, if your lawyer sucks or is not on his game that day, if your lawyer can't provide sufficient evidence, you know, there's so many factors here. So many factors. What color car were you driving when you got pulled over? Because if it was a red car, God forbid, they're going to be seeking way more. Were you in a school zone? You know, like all of these stupid things play a factor, and they shouldn't for like an ounce of weed or whatever. Especially without intent to sell, right? Like if you clearly have wraps in your car and you have a roller and or, you know, some cigars that you are putting your weed in or whatever, like it should take that into account. Hey, yo, I'm not trying to sell this shit, I'm just trying to smoke it because I can't fucking sleep at night, you know? They should take that into account, but they don't give a fuck. All they see is, nice, you've got an ounce of weed. First off, that's our weed now. Second off, jail. And they're real smug about it. Why are you so smug? Damn smug. You're smuggers. I feel like Big Pharma is also smug too. So you want to live. Risk internal bleeding, dizziness, constipation, explosive diarrhea, and much, much more, including, but not limited to, death if you try our drugs. Meanwhile, they're overcharging for drugs that people actually need, and they are just like not giving a fuck about the addiction that they're making while they're doing all of these drugs. But no one's talking about that. No one's talking about that. I need the sponges because there's water at the end. that. Do this and that. Get rid of these. Do this. Give me those gravel, please. No, not that. I don't know. I digress. I digress, though, because our political system annoys the fuck out of me. Especially the fact that we think that we have to vote in a two-party system or, like, it doesn't work. And it's like, no. If you hate both candidates, fucking don't vote for either of them. Vote someone who actually might do a better job. Who's not lined in the pocket of big pharma or big tobacco. Someone that can't be bought and is not using PAC funds. Like, I don't know. Pisses me off. It pisses me off to no end. I can't even begin to tell you. Killing me. The song knows where it's at, too. It's, in fact, killing me. Looking for something, yes. Something. 4 more years and you can run for president. Yeah, that's also true. That is also true. I think part of the issue, though, as well, is people don't understand or know what issues they even need addressed. And because they don't know what needs addressed, they don't know what their candidate can do for them, or they don't care what their candidate can do for them. And that's also a problem, too. Like, they don't know. Like, they just want to be like, yeah, I'm going to vote for this guy because he said some cool things, or he trash talked the opponent, or, you know, whatever the fuck the reason. I feel like most of the time, though, they don't even care what the candidate is about. They just simply care about if they like the person or not. Which is stupid, because, like, there's a lot of people that I can't fucking stand. And they do great work, you know? I may not like them as a person, but at least they are, like, a high-value individual. They're high-performing in art or in social equity or in, you know, observational skills and some kind of skills. I don't have to like you for you to know better than me. But, like, it's become this big-ass popularity game, too, now. It's like, I want the public to like me. Okay, good for you. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? What if, instead of liking me, they can't stand me as a person, but I can get shit done? You know? I would much rather have that. Who gives a fuck if you like the person or not? Do you like what they're doing? Yes or no? If the answer is fucking no, why'd you vote for them? Voters really got to use more of their brain. They don't. They won't. They won't. They simply will not. And most people are just a party voter, too. They don't even know what's going on in the world or care what's going on in the world. They simply just vote one column, one party. Oh, there's going to be a lot of slime chunks down here, by the way. This is a massive area. There's going to be a lot of slime. A lot of slime, boys. Okay, we need to sleep, but we'll wait till we get up here. Honestly, the party voters don't really matter because they're going to vote for you for no matter what it is. Swing voters, they got to win. Yeah, but not enough people are voting independent is the other issues as well. And because of that, they only basically allow the two parties to run. So, like, you can vote for independent, but because the governors and the congressmen are not doing that, they're not putting their votes for the state for an independent voter, it means absolutely nothing. The only way it would change is if everyone was like, fuck these two candidates, okay? Both of these people are absolute ass. But Jon Snow over here in the Tea Party, the Libertarian Party, the Independent Party, he's popping off. This man speaks some fucking facts. And then every single one of them just shove it where the sun don't shine and put it directly up their asses. And then allow the independents to come in. And then they don't have a choice. You have to put your votes where it is in independent. That's what we need to have happen. And I'm not even just saying independent. There's like 17 other parties that like you could vote for, and we choose not to. Some of them are weird, and I don't understand why they're a party, but they're allowed to be there. They always seem to speak the facts. I would agree more often than not. I would agree more often than not, that's for damn sure. Because they're not tied up on a political agenda. They're simply trying to do what's best as a public servant, which so many people just forget that they're a person that speaks for the people. Two-party system dominate most places, the right and the left? Yes, 100%. It doesn't work, is all I'm saying. It doesn't work. Our framers and founders of the Constitution wrote in a way for us to not have to deal with two parties. And instead, more than 300 years later, we don't seem to care. No, 200, sorry. More than 200 years later, we don't give a fuck. And we still just trust blindly in this two-party system, and it just doesn't fucking work. Like, stop voting with the goddamn party and start voting for things that you truly believe in. Only if you vote for things that you truly believe in will anything get better and will anything change. In a completely unrelated note, are males allowed to show nipples on Twitch? I don't think so, really. Males also have to cover the nips, huh? I mean, that makes sense for, like, fairness, I guess. But also, there's no milk coming out of mine. On YouTube, they are? Really? I did not know that. Inventory full. Because, like, I'm planning on getting my chest tattoo done soon, and I'd like to show it off, but if I can't show it off, then that's sad. This is more so what I was thinking here. Sad news bears. What's up, little trader boy? He's a traitor boy. He said, see you later, boy. He doesn't have fucking anything. Hey, your llamas must be gone. I'm sorry. It's been an axe murder going on. I'm so sorry, wandering traitor. I'm so sorry, baby girl. The wandering traitor has wandered too far to enemy territory. Too far. Okay, got another ad break coming here. Tits. Tits! Give me my boost back. Give me my boost. This would also be much faster if I had decided to make a ton of beacons. Like, if we farmed the nether for, you know, enough beacons to blanket this entire area, then I'd never have to, like, stop or slow down at all. I think we are exactly 2/3 of the way through our time right now. Actually, 1 more minute, and then we're 2/3. This feels like a lot. I don't know. Genuinely, I have no idea, like, what to expect from our blocks here, you know? No idea what to expect. I do know that these strips are getting much longer, though. That's for damn sure. Damn sure. God, I hope this is over 10,000. I have zero concept of, like, just amount of stuff we have right now. Like, zero. I'm gonna have a quick chip also. I deserve my chips. We're putting in the work over here. I deserve my chips. Oh, inventory full. Fun. Here we go. Probably will go back and play one more Spire run when we do the maths on this so that we can determine if it's, like, in our best interest to do this or not. It's just weird because this is all part of the same base. Like, there's so many different things that I can do here, but it's all part of the same base. I also thought of a new thing that I could potentially do that might convince you guys to use some more points, to be honest. I was thinking about taking away the 500k one and making it like my goal is to complete projects, right? So I just keep going back to whichever project I want to work on at any given time. Your guys' goal is to stop me from completing any one specific project. So use your points to stop me from finishing those projects. We're still working on things in here, but I think it'd be cool if your points went to try to stop me. The whole goal is like we're trying to finish things and you're trying to prevent me from finishing things. I don't know why, but I think that'd be really cool.
Take a moment, get your life together. Ads are here. Oh!
I think they would be really cool. I've never seen anyone do anything like that either. Because then it like kind of unites with a common theme as well. Maybe we could do something like that. That would be really sweet. Should look into that. Definitely should look into that. Yeah, I think actually I'm kind of leaning towards that. That sounds really cool. Because then it also unites everything with a theme, and I like themes. I really like themes. Cohesion as well.
Surprise, motherfucker!
I don't know, it sounds pretty great, honestly. Sounds pretty great. I'm glad I factored the dirt in too, because I think the dirt is going to add quite a bit here as well. I am kind of sad that I didn't count the ores now though, because I do think it would be like an extra 300-400. What can you do? Yeah, like, look, just that was like 12 right there, or 10. Oop, we're not picking up stone. We need to go back. This one, this one, this one, this one, that. Go ahead and make it so only stone. Mm. 13 minutes remaining. We are officially 4/5 of the way completed. Four-fifths. We are going to have to factor in the time that it's going to take me to repair all of these, though, because that's like every time we have to repair the lot of them is like an extra 30 minutes as well. So that is an issue and a time sink as well, but there's nothing we can do about it. I guess we could make like a fuck ton of pickaxes. If we really, really wanted to. If we really wanted to, we could. Okay, let's go ahead and get more gravel. Beautiful. We need all this gravel because we need a lot of concrete and concrete powder. And unfortunately, it all requires the gravels. Every bit of it requires the gravels. Come on, don't lose the speed buff, please. Good. I think we got to the point where we got our speed buff back. Give me all the gravel, please. Still looking all right on the stone front. God, why is there so much coal in here? So much. And so much gravel. All of it important, though, so that is fine. The stone is also very important because we need to build the mountain, man. Mountain requires stone. Stone, something I don't have that much of right this second. Okay, we're officially 5/6 of the way done. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes remaining. God, I hope this number is big and fat and juicy. Could you imagine this number is like, I don't know, 50K somehow? If it's 50K, that would be way less time. 5 times as little time. So we're talking 100 days instead of 500 days, and then it seems doable. So we're really hoping for it. Okay, almost there, baby. I don't know how many chests we've like filled up to. If I knew that, I'd have a pretty good guess at how many blocks we actually mined as well, but I have no idea. It does feel really slow, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even though we're blasting through this, it does feel really slow. Oh, that's a problem. If we have to stop to drain that, that's gonna be a problem. So I guess we have to go and just dig on the other side for a little bit so that we can just get the digging. So we are going to have to run into a bunch of water caves too, which I'm obviously not counting in our timer. A lot of variables, a lot of statistical anomalies that could happen here. Don't want any of it. I think 1 hour, though, is a good enough sample size that we'll be able to determine about the average it will take to dig out this monstrosity. $53 by my clock. I started it at 36, 236. We're at 59 right now. I'll finish strong though. Finish strong, baby. Keep pushing, don't you stop. I also lost track of how many pickaxes we've went through as well. Feels like a lot though. Feels like at least 2. What do you think about that idea also, Latte? I don't know if you were listening or not, but what do you think of that idea? Couldn't listen. Fair. I was thinking about like taking away the 500,000 and making the goals more so you guys can prevent me from completing any particular task. So my goal is to complete something. Your guys' goal is to detract and sidetrack me so that I am not completing any goal. I think that would be kind of cool. Will we get to hear the monologue for the 500,000 one? Yes. No, wait. Did I put the monologue on that one? I'm almost certain I put the monologue on a reward, like a gifted sub amount. Like amount that I did not say. Yeah, I don't think I told anyone the amount though. It's like a very, very specific amount. I'll have to go back and listen and see if I did put it on the 500K as soon as we're done, I guess. Because I don't think I did, though. But I like the idea of me trying to complete something, and you guys, your only goal is to prevent me from completing it. And then gradually, obviously, we'll complete everything, because you're not going to be able to prevent me from doing everything. Like, let's say you make me do a bunch of, like, chest cleaning or whatever over there. Once there's no chest to clean, then, you know, you can't really make me do that anymore, and I've successfully completed a task. So you failed, you know? Which, it sounds pretty funny to me. So, like, you want to keep having me do different things so that you can't have me complete anything. It's the whole goal. You have to keep me from doing specific things so I can't finish anything. 56, okay. Okay. We're going to go by your timer, although I think it is a minute slow. Because for me, it just hit 34. I should have 2 minutes left. Under 2 minutes. I don't know. Maybe, like, if you're able to prevent me from completing a goal for X amount of time or whatever, maybe we do, like, a giveaway of, like, games or something. Maybe, like a monthly occurrence or something. That sounds kind of fun to me. If you guys can prevent me for like through the course of a month from completing any projects, then we do like a raffle, like a spin the wheel. Everyone who contributed to spending points and to doing it gets put in the raffle, and then winner gets like a game or a Steam gift card or something. I do want to do something like that, I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing here. Just kind of spitballing. But it does sound nice. And all I would have to do really is like rewrite some of the rewards and stuff. And maybe adjust the points, because right now the points are... I think it would be too easy for you guys. Although the next month it might be much more difficult then, because, you know, depending on how much Minecraft I play... Something specific simultaneously? Okay. We've got to be just about done, by the way. Okay, that actually is done because my inventory is full. So we're going to call it right there with all of our blocks. And we're going to call it right there. My inventory is full. All right. Let me know when you're ready for the numbers. I don't know, that felt pretty good. Guess we'll see. Yeah, V. What are you doing, baby girl? What are you doing? Alright. Time to... Okay, now we just have to divide or minus the first number from the second number on all of those, and then we get our grand total. Oops, I hit the wrong button. All right, let me get my calculator out. All right, we'll start with, I guess, gravel. 34930 minus 34208. All right, I need to put these somewhere, I guess. Hold on, let me get a Word document open or something. All right, 722 gravel. Okay, we got diorite. Oh, I was like, why does that keep changing? I forgot I have that on there. Duh. Okay, we're up to the granite, 69,608 minus 67,549. How much andesite? Three, two, three. All right, our grand total for 1 hour of pretty much consistent mining is 34,396. So that means we can do it 3 times faster than I thought we could do it. So before I had to do 162 days at 3 hours a day to make that happen. So how many days do I have to do now? 57 days. You would just have to divide, what, 50... Oh, yeah, no, hold on. We can figure the exact math of this out. So you divide 5 million divided by 34396. 145 hours of mining is what this would take. 145 hours of mining. So that means if we did an hour a day, we should meet our goal of completing this. And obviously, if we go more than an hour a day, then we can smash it, right? That's good information, I think. Roughly an hour a day versus the 3 hours a day that I thought it would take. Some of those numbers, by the way, were like staggering. I'm not going to lie. Like, let me read off some of these numbers because I thought they would be significantly fucking higher. So obviously stone was the most. We did 25,357 stone. Next highest, though, was only andesite with 2,676. Diorite with 2,614. Granite with 2,059. Then gravel with 722. Dirt with 668. And I just estimated about 300-ish ores. It's annoying, actually, because now it's actually not out of reach. That's a little bit annoying, I'm not going to lie. Un poquito. No, it's not completely out of reach. Because with the time that I thought, right, I was like, there's no conceivable way that we're mining for 3 hours a day, right? But at an hour a day, that's more feasible. The only issue is we're still going to have, like, some days we'll have to go and repair a bunch of pickaxes, which will also take a half hour. God, this is going to be a lot. One hour a day, though. 1 hour a day. It doesn't take the time into consideration the time of moving the beacons, setting up the new beacons, getting food. You know, it doesn't take into consideration any of that. This is just purely if I was able to mine. I'm conflicted, Latte. I don't know if I want to, like, try to finish this or if I want to try to finish other things. So currently on day 2795. We have enough stone now that we could probably finish at least the front face of this mountain, which would help to make it look a little bit more complete instead of this scaffolding, you know? Very hard to say. I'm going to ponder on this to see if this is something we want to do, you know? I'm going to ponder on this. It basically means, though, if we do that, like, unless I'm playing Minecraft the whole time, we're not getting a whole lot else done in this whole grand thing, which is stupid big. Like, we haven't even finished this little ass corner here. Literally haven't even finished this little tiny corner yet. And then we still got all of that. Like, this, none of this is finished yet. We haven't added the roots. We haven't added the vegetation. We haven't added shit over here. We just have, like, bits and pieces everywhere. Yeah, we will think about this. We are going to go over and just raid Frantic Pause while I make my decision. And you know, we'll see. We'll see what we got.
At least we found the
All right,
how-
let's go,
oh,
guys.
wait, no, wrong.
Pop on over, and we'll see you.